You're here. I heard one speaker already say climate justice is racial justice. The late, great W.E.B. Du Bois talked about double consciousness. What he meant by double consciousness, he said in America, black people have a black identity, and then there is an American identity. Then he talked about something called the veil. He said black identity is lived behind the veil. And it's difficult to get the majority population to understand what's actually happening behind the veil. And because they don't see what's happening behind the veil, they deny the real life experiences of those who live behind the veil. Well, today we come to peel back the veil. Today we come to say that your zip code and the color of your skin should not determine how long you live. It should not determine whether or not you have asthma or lead poisoning or any other diseases that are a result of the environment that we are destroying every single day. Now, I've got a problem. I heard a young man on the radio yesterday, 20 years old. He was talking to Armstrong Williams. And he was telling Armstrong how this whole climate change and global warming thing is a figment of the imagination of those of you on the left and you progressives, that you're just making that stuff up. And it's a shame in America where young, impressionable minds don't listen to real science, but listen to talking heads who have a political agenda. Those who are more interested in making sure the fat cats in corporate America continue to make their profits than whether or not you live to see an old age or whether your children or grandchildren get to grow up in a safe environment. And you talk about alternative facts. So, a few days ago, and see, y'all gave a preacher a mic. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm going to close shortly after I take an offering. But a few days ago, a horrific incident happened in Syria. And Americans, rightfully so, expressed their righteous indignation over Assad using chemical warfare, gassing children that died. But here's the problem. I have a problem when somebody says that they feel bad for those poor, beautiful babies, when those same beautiful babies and their parents, they said, we don't want to come into the United States of America. There's a problem when climate injustice and injustice that affects the most vulnerable populations across the globe causes them to come to America seeking the American dream. And then we tell them that we don't want them in America, or when they get here, we use them as a scapegoat and tell folks that they're the reason you don't have jobs and why the economy is so bad. Climate justice, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. Let me close by saying this. I felt bad for what happened in Syria, as did you. But American hypocrisy was on full display. Because you can't express your righteous indignation about children dying in Syria, but turn a blind eye to children dying in Flint, Michigan, who are being poisoned every single day. everybody else across the planet, we need some housekeeping and some house cleaning to do right here in these yet to be United States of America. And so we stand with you today. We stand against those who want to throw science to the side, those who want to ascribe to alternative facts, those who want to deny what is happening every single day in our environment. We stand shoulder to shoulder to say no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.